The revolution is over and the colonies are in a mess. Loyalists to the king in appointed positions were kicked out of their spots and replaced with voted-in members of the people. The Articles of Confederation was the first attempt at a written government, creating a union between the 13 colonies that was ratified on March 1st, 1781. The Continental Congress wrote the Articles of Confederation in the National Archives. It allowed states to regulate their own army that, if needed, could collect money from the government, but usually failed to do so because the colonies were broke. It allowed no taxation on the people, which made the colonies broke, and it gave states the rights to maintain their own method of trade. The Union was linked together through Congress. Congress was made up of one delegate from each state, and they had the authority to make treaties, maintain small armies, and coin money.
Why was the Articles of Confederation made? The Articles of Confederation was made because they feared that the government would have too much power over the states. The significance of the Articles of Confederation. The historical significance of it was that it was the first written Constitution of the United States, and then it wasn't ratified until March the 1st, 1781 through 13 states.
After seeing what little government interaction was like, the colonists seeked changes. The Continental Congress started meeting at the Annapolis Convention in Philadelphia in May of 1787 in order to make changes to the Articles of Confederation. Although some people were on board for changes to the Articles of Confederation, some still wanted to keep it just the way it was with little government interaction. The people who wanted changes to the Articles of Confederation were called the Federalists, and the people who didn't want to make changes to the Articles of Confederation were the Anti-Federalists, who wanted little government interaction. Many of the Anti-Federalists were persuaded to join the Federalist side after Shays' Rebellion. Shays' Rebellion was an armed uprising in Massachusetts from 1786 to 1787. Shays' Rebellion proved to Congress that they needed to have a stronger central government because they needed a funded army that could take down threats to the colonies and show other nations that they weren't weak. During this time, the Federalists and the Continental Congress were meeting at the Annapolis Convention in Philadelphia to draft a new document that would protect the people and their rights. The rest of the Continental Congress discussed how they would shut down Shays' Rebellion, how to acquire money, and how to get out of debt from borrowing money from the different nations because they couldn't fund the state armies enough to keep the rebellion under control and to protect from other outside threats. The new Constitution that replaced the Articles of Confederation was ratified on March 4th of 1789.